The question is, uh, show that under monopoly, the consumer surplus is CS, that is consumer surplus is lower, but the producer surplus, that is PS, is higher than that of a PC or perfectly competitive market. Okay. So some key points to solve this question, that under monopoly the market power is less with a single producer. So under monopoly the market power is less with a single producer who can control the price and output. Okay. So in contrast, under perfect competition, there are many small firms. In perfect competition, there are many small firms, okay, in the market that have no market power and have to accept the market prices as given. Okay. So in the case of perfect competition, in a perfectly competitive market, the demand and supply curve intersect at equilibrium point, which actually determines the price and quantity. And the area below the demand curve is the obviously represents the consumer surplus, and above the area represents the producer surplus. In the case of perfect competition, but in the case of monopoly, the demand curve is the market demand curve, and the marginal revenue curve lies below the. So in the case of perfect competition, we can represent it in this manner, where we can say the consumer surplus and producer surplus area. But in the case of monopoly case, we know that this is the average revenue curve and this is the marginal revenue curve. So here, what does it happen? That, and we know that P is equal to MC is the relationship. So where this is the price where we get the cutout, the optimum point. So the price charged for that output level is determined by the demand curve, which is higher than the marginal revenue curve. So here it is the marginal revenue curve, and the price is rises above the this point. So here, as shown, as I have tried to explain the concept, so the monopolist charges a higher price than the perfect competition. So obviously, monopolist charges higher price than perfect competition. Consequently, the quantity demanded is lower under monopoly than in the competitive market. Okay, so in the monopoly case, the area of consumer surplus is smaller, while the area of producer surplus is higher. So, in case of monopoly, the area under consumer surplus is smaller, and producer surplus is higher. This outcome reflects the that the monopolist has market power and can charge a higher price. So as a result, consumer pay more for the same amount of good, and the producer earns more profit. So overall, the monopolist higher profit comes at the expense of the consumer surplus, as we have discussed. So overall, monopolist higher profit comes at the expense of consumer surplus. This is the solution of this question. Thank you.